What if your child's imaginary friend wasn't just a harmless game, but a real, lurking presence you couldn't see? Welcome to Friday 13, where we don't spin fake ghost stories. We uncover true horrors that'll make you question every shadow in your home. I'm Mark, and this is my story. A real nightmare that started with my daughter's innocent drawings and whispers to thin air. It's why I can't sleep without the lights on. Stay with me, because what she saw, it's still out there. It started with a giggle, something so innocent, you'd brush it off. But what if that giggle was the first sign of something watching you? Something that shouldn't be there. Let me take you back to how it began, and why I'm still afraid to turn off the lights. It was a quiet Saturday afternoon. Lily was in the living room, playing like she always did. Dolls, tea parties, the usual. I was in the kitchen, half listening, when I heard her giggle and say, "You're funny, Clara." I smiled. Kids and their imaginary friends, right? But then she said it again. "Clara says you're silly, Daddy." I froze. Clara? Who was Clara? I walked in, trying to keep it light. "Who's Clara, sweetie?" Lily looked up, all smiles. "My friend. She lives here with us." My stomach twisted. Ever had your kids say something that made your skin crawl? Oh, I laughed it off. Kids have wild imaginations, right? But that night, I couldn't shake it. I kept hearing Lily's giggle in my head, and that name, Clara. The next morning, I found a drawing on the fridge. It was Lily's, our house, me, her mom, and Lily. But next to her was another figure, a girl with hollow eyes and a wide, creepy smile. Underneath, in Lily's shaky handwriting, Clara. My heart skipped. Who was this? And why did it feel like she was watching me from the paper? The whispers started that night. Soft at first, like a child's voice. "Daddy," I bolted upright, heart racing. The room was empty, my wife asleep beside me. I told myself it was a dream, but the air felt wrong. Thick, heavy, like someone was standing inches away. I flicked on the light. Nothing, just Lily's drawing on the dresser, staring back at me. The next night, it happened again. And again. Always at 3 a.m., always that whisper. I'd wake up, drenched in sweat, the voice fading into silence. Was it Clara? Was she here? I couldn't shake it. The drawings, the whispers, it was like the house was alive, watching us. I started noticing things, footsteps in the attic, cold spots in the living room, Lily talking to Clara when no one was there. My wife thought I was overreacting, but I knew something was wrong. I had to find out what. I dug into the house's history, old records, newspaper clippings. That's when I found it. An article from the 50s. A family had lived here. Father, mother, and a little girl named Clara. She died in a tragic accident. Fell down the stairs. The family moved away, but the house, it never forgot. My blood ran cold. Was Clara still here? And why was she reaching out to my daughter? I had to know more. I tore through the attic, searching for anything that could explain this. That's when I found it. An old, dusty photo album, hidden under the floorboards. It belonged to Clara's family. The photos were faded, but there she was, Clara, smiling, her eyes bright. But in the last photo, her face was scratched out and written in red ink. "She's still here." My stomach churned. Still here? In the house? I slammed the album shut, heart racing. What had happened to her? And why was she after my family now? The drawings got worse. Lily kept making them, each one darker, more detailed. Clara was closer, her hands reaching out, her face twisted in pain. I tried to stop her, but she'd cry, saying, "Clara wants me to draw her, Daddy." My wife was terrified. We talked about moving, but something held us back. like the house wouldn't let us leave. Then, one night, I woke to Lily standing by my bed, eyes wide. "She's here," she whispered. I grabbed her, pulled her close. "Who, sweetie?" She pointed to the corner of the room. I looked and froze. A shadow, small and thin, stood there, watching us. Its eyes were hollow, its mouth stretched in a silent scream. I blinked, it was gone. But the cold, it lingered. I couldn't take it anymore. The whispers, the shadows, they were everywhere. I called a local medium, desperate. She came over, took one look at Lily's drawings, and went pale. "She's trapped," she said. "Clara's spirit, she's bound to this house, feeding on your fear." My heart sank. How do I stop her? She handed me a ritual, salt, candles, a prayer to release her spirit. That night, I set it up in the living room, Lily asleep upstairs. At 3 a.m., the whispers erupted, loud, angry. The shadows stretched across the walls, closing in. I lit the candles, poured the salt, and shouted the prayer. "Spirit of Clara, be free. Leave this place." The room shook, the drawings trembling. Then, silence. The air lightened. I looked down. The drawings were blank, just empty paper. That was a year ago. The whispers are gone, and Lily's drawings are back to normal. Princesses and unicorns. Princesses and unicorns. But sometimes, when the house is quiet, I swear I hear it, a faint giggle, calling my name. So, next time your child talks about their imaginary friend, listen close. Who are they really talking to? That's my story, true as the chill running down my spine. If it got under your skin, hit that like button and subscribe for more real horrors. Ever had your kid talk to someone who wasn't there? Or felt a presence you couldn't explain? Drop it in the comments. You're not alone. This is Friday 13, signing off. But remember, the shadows are always watching.